Okay, so as a beginner, to help maximize your chances for profit, well, the first thing is to have a trading strategy. Um, so think about how often you want to trade, right? Are you going to trade actively? Are you going to be a swing trader and trade, once a month? How much stomach do you have for, being in tune with the prices and, logging in and, potentially trading in a day, right? And so if you're going to be more active, I think you should set your profits accordingly, your profit targets accordingly. You may not need to set them as high because you're trading more frequently. But if you're trading less frequently, you might set them a little bit higher. You might say, hey, I want to make 20%. Once I make 20% off of this crypto, then I'll sell. So you can use trigger orders, for example, like on My Digital Money. We allow you to set prices automatically. So you could say, oh, I want to buy at $50,000 when Bitcoin goes down 50,000, and then when it goes up 20%, I want to sell. So you can pick the strategy up front and stick to it using trigger orders. Yeah, so I mean, my strategy has been more long-term. So I'm more of a holder. With the more volatile coins, I do have a more medium-term or even sometimes short-term strategy, but I definitely also have most of my money in long-term. And so that means for me that my targets are bigger, right? And so for me, my targets are above 100%. Especially if I want to hold Bitcoin for the next 5 years, I want to see more like 400%, right? And so I'm not planning to. I don't have a trigger order yet because it's going to take a while to hit that price. Once we get closer, I'll probably put a trigger order.
You don't know that.
What's that? I mean, sure, but I'm watching the price. But see, I watch the price every day. So if it was going to go up 500%, I would kind of have a heads up. I don't see it happening in one day. So it really depends how much you're keeping track of it. So yeah, so it's just a matter of like asking yourself these questions and coming up with a strategy and then sticking to it. Now you also want to avoid scams, right? Especially if you're new. So last year there was about $14 billion lost to scams and fraud. So definitely watch out, do your research on the crypto. Be careful with projects that promise a very high return but haven't offered anything palpable. So you want to really watch out, right? Like for that one scam with that popular show Squid Games, that was too good to be true, right? So I think yeah, definitely do your research on the founders, what other people are saying, the technology, and also as we always say at My Digital Money, diversify your portfolio. Not just among stocks, real estate, crypto, but within crypto, you can try out different coins, right? And that way, when you gain, when you lose something, you can offset it with some other gains. Now, as I said before, automating your purchases really helps with trigger orders because a lot of times the prices can dip really fast for just a few minutes. You want to try to take advantage of that. So that's why trigger orders are really helpful.